Well, I pulled the trigger on a GoPro. This is pretty cool. I've never had one before, or never had any camera really, so I don't really know what the best settings are. I looked at the wide angle lens on there a minute ago, and it looked like way too wide. But this looks good. I'm just doing this as a test to see the camera quality and how it looks inside the car, because that's what I mainly will use it for. But I'm super excited about it. Hopefully it'll make for some cool videos. I won't have to drive with one hand, you know, holding my phone like this, trying to steer, and then flipping hands to shift and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know why I'm literally holding this like I'm recording it right now, but yeah, super excited. Now you can see the car from my perspective about 14 feet up in the air. I bet this would look really goofy with the wide angle. But yeah, really excited to start using this thing. Can't wait to drive around with this thing on my forehead, looking like an absolute idiot. Alright, well, you now join me kind of where we left off. It is the next day, but now we will be doing the part where I drive around and look like an idiot with my GoPro on my head. And I don't really have any purpose of filming this other than just a test. Let's crack the windows down. Test out like the GoPro, how it looks, camera angle, that sort of stuff. So I guess I will take this time to anyway, but as I was saying, I might take this time to just speak briefly about what my plans are for this car, because believe it or not, I do want to do more than just an exhaust, which is just all I have so far. But oh, there's my first weird look for having a GoPro on my head. But yeah, so one thing that I'm hoping to get done in the next month or two is coils and like suspension arms and stuff. Because, I don't know, I figure if I'm going to do coils, I might as well do arms while I'm at it. But I haven't really done a super extensive amount of research into what coils I necessarily want. I've defaulted to just BCs because that's what like everybody gets, and they're decently priced. But yeah, hoping to get that done sort of soon. As far as like engine and performance type stuff goes, I don't really know because I don't really have the money to boost it or anything, and that's kind of out of my ballpark anyway for right now, at least since I'm still in school. But I do eventually would love to do that because I mean, boosted VQs, oof, they sound super sick. But other than that, I was thinking, I don't really know as far as exhaust, because I mean, anybody who owns a VQ or knows about VQs knows that exhaust is a very like, it's a touchy thing, because you can either have the right amount, which you might think is stock everything Tomei catback, or you can have too much and then the car just kind of sounds like a tractor, which is obviously what you want to avoid. But I've never heard a VQ with art pipes and a Tomei in person before, but you know, I read everywhere online that it sounds great. And not to say that I've gotten bored of the Tomei, but I've just driven it so much and I've gotten used to it that it's not really as rowdy as it once was. I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously it sounds freaking awesome, but I don't know. I've just been thinking about switching it up. And then I suppose I'll also speak a little bit more about the whole the GoPro situation. I found it on Marketplace. I'd been kind of looking into one anyway, and I like saw some of the newer ones and I'm like, oh dude, like 300 bucks for a GoPro. I don't really know if I can do that. But then this one popped up on Marketplace. It's a Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, I'm pretty sure that's what the guy said. And it was like $150. I got the camera, which, I mean, I might have overpaid a little bit, but it came with so much stuff. It came with like the head mount. It's got a suction mount, which I want to try and use at some point. I don't really I don't really know how brave I want to be with that, because that would really suck to lose this GoPro super quick or at all. Oh, dude. I have no idea what that is, but it's sick. Whipping the old school. I see you, Grips. But yeah, I'm really excited about the GoPro. I think it's going to open up a lot of new video opportunities for me to make, like, actually kind of somewhat quality stuff versus, you know, like I said earlier, whipping around, holding the iPhone, shifting, filming, and that sort of thing. And plus it allows me to just like throw it on, press record, drive the car, and talk if I want to do. I don't really know what this, what the settings that I have on it is going to look like. I'm apparently shooting in 1080, 60 frames a second right now, which I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know this camera could do. Hopefully wind and stuff isn't super bad with the windows down. Maybe you haven't been able to hear me the whole time, and this footage never sees the light of day, but we'll see. I just pulled up next to the dude in the old car. He said it was a 1936 Packer? I don't really know. I couldn't quite hear him. That thing was in pretty sick shape. I did remove the GoPro from the top of my head out of shame, I guess. But yeah, so right now, I think, I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I've already kind of talked and stuff. I think, good grief, that dude was on. I think I'm just gonna hit like one of the two twisty roads that we have here, and then I'll probably call it a day after that. Oh wait, look for the reflection in the windows. Hey. Favorite part of driving past there. Go through traffic. Oh, what was that? Subaru. Miraculously, I don't know if you can read that, but I'm getting 17.8 miles a gallon right now, which for VQ, I guess, isn't that bad. I was getting probably 18 and a half like 2 days ago, but I went out and drove this thing, you know, as every VQ owner drives their car. So, now this is not really what I thought it was. Let's see if I can cut through here. One thing I'm really excited to do with this GoPro is to go back out to Lake Mexico, where we were a few videos ago with Random Dirt Bike Man. So I think that will look very cool. Oh, that's great. Also like to apologize if the camera is like stuck in the ceiling, because I am kind of tall for this car, but I looked at the preview, it doesn't look too bad. But anyways, right now we are approaching the one curvy road in the entire Midwest right here. Airport Road, legendary spot. My boy in the cruise was spooling his turbo next to me, so maybe he wants to run it, who knows. I'm sure having a GoPro atop my head is probably not not helping the case and not instigating that, but we can't go stupid hard on this road because honestly a lot of the corners are really long. They're not like super windy, so we're just going to end up picking up a bunch of speed really, which That paired with driving like literally through the airport, probably not a good idea with police and all that. Good grief. I'm gonna have to hop in the Xterra and go hit some jumps over there. Alright. Probably won't start going stupid until we get out of here, but it's a nice little cruise through regardless. Another downside about Airport Road is it is just like stupid bumpy. If it was just like a nice smooth road, that would be absolutely awesome, but we're not allowed to have smooth roads here. Cessnas. It's a pretty evening. Ooh, LC500. Okay. Big fan of those. Ooh, a Z. Alright, here's the part where we can kind of start to have a little bit of fun. What I mean, there's a lot of straightaway here, and you'll see once we get up here over in the second turn, it gets mad bumpy. Right about here. Hopefully the wind noise with the windows down isn't too bad, but I think with that we're pretty much done. So hopefully the camera angle turns out good. I'm really excited to hopefully use this thing in the future if it works well. But yeah. Thank you for watching.